What's going on YouTube? It's Chris from Out West with Chris, and I'm back with another Alpha Outpost unboxing. This is the 12th box. This is my year. That's crazy. I've gotten a year of this, and there's been some major, ups and downs with the Alpha Outpost. I don't know. We'll see what's in this box. I'm kind of interested. The theme is Predator box, something like that. So we'll see. We'll see what it's got. Before I get going on unboxing this, I just want to say stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll pick a winner for the Tree Spider tree stand strap that I said I'd give away in a Hunt Vault unboxing from a couple of weeks ago. So that'll happen at the end of the video. All right, let's dive in. Alpha Outpost, the Predator. I'm interested to see what they came up with. I got a feeling it has something to do with hunting based on some of their tweets. Oh, okay. All right, the Predator. You get your cartoon again. I can't believe they keep sending cartoons. Okay. All right, they're saying the value on this box is $103. We shall see. We've had, some really outrageous claims in the past. This is catching my eye right off the bat. Before I go any further, I guess I should say there's a warning in here about something. This is catching my eye. An item from SOG. That is a major surprise for me. That's pretty crazy. That's a brand name and a well-recognized brand name. What do we got? This is a spear tip. So this is the SOG Spirit. Hunt like a predator, fight like a Spartan. So yeah, this is a spear tip. And I believe, yeah, these unscrew. The handle unscrews, and this thread right here is similar to most like broomstick threads. So you could stick this on the end of a broomstick and use it as a weapon or a hunting item. It's pretty heavy, and a spearhead, you actually would want the spearhead portion to be fairly heavy so that it would track if you were to throw it. But yeah, I've never really thrown spears quite a bit. It seems like it's pretty sharp. And it's got a full edge sharp right here. And then like a third or a quarter of the edge sharpened up on this side. You could take the entire edge sharp. You would just have to, do that on your own with a grinder or a file or something. It's not super sharp like you would think, like a knife, but it's sharp enough that it could definitely pierce. Let's just see how it does on the box. Yeah, it pierces. So, definitely, an interesting item. You could have the handle in and just use it, as a self-defense item. You could you could probably take a piece of wood and strap it on there, but I think it's more suited for using with a broomstick. Let me see if I've got a broomstick around. Okay, so I got a broomstick. It's actually for a mop. So let me just demonstrate how you would practically use this. It's going to be most practical to use it with a broomstick just because of how it's threaded. And you just screw it right on and it fits perfectly. So that's how this is designed to be used. It's a little bit tight on the threads, but it should work pretty good. Nice and firm hold. And yeah, there you have a spear. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. This is the most appropriate way to use the spearhead. Trying to carve a piece of wood and stick it in, it's not going to work that well just because it's threaded on the inside. I would like to point out there is a little screw right here, and you can utilize that, from what I can tell, to screw in and help pin down whatever you are using. So maybe a piece of wood that you whittle down would work, but like I said before, designed for a broom handle. Pretty cool. I am shocked. I'm kind of in disbelief, actually, that this item is in here. Comes with a, a nylon sheath. It's all right. So yeah, nylon sheath, SOG spirit. Wow. Okay, next up is this. This is from Tack Force. Oh, and the value that they put on the SOG Spirit's $52. I think you can find it cheaper if you were to look at like Amazon or some other knife retailers. All right, what do we got here? This is the Tack Force Carambit. Crazy. Carambits are all the rage for some folks. I have a few. I have a 511 tactical, and then a couple others. This one seems pretty nice. You get your finger loop, all that good stuff. But yeah, pretty interesting. I'm surprised to see a decent knife with a true speed safe on it. Seems like this is pretty well constructed. It's a stainless steel blade. It's got a bunch of finger jimping, for a good hold on the knife. Yeah, so Tack Force, speed safe, Carambit. Pretty cool. This is way better than the knife that was in the EDC bag, and I've seen a couple reviews where people rave about that knife that was in the EDC box. Holy crap, that thing, that's not really a good knife. So, anyways, that's a major improvement. Shocked. What else do we have? There is so much of this packing material all over. And if you're, into survival type stuff, you can use this packing material. Put it in a Ziploc bag or separate it into a few Ziploc bags, and you can use that for tinder for fire starting. So we have a trap here. Oh, is it a body grip trap? Okay, so this would be for like small game. Squirrels, that type of thing. Let me see if I can set it. I don't want to smash my fingers. Alright, so I'm not quite sure exactly how this trap works, this body grip trap. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. Playing with it has already got my hands super dirty. It's like a puzzle. I want to figure it out. I also don't want my fingers to get broken. Anyways, I'll keep screwing with this and figure it out later. Alright, so you got a game trap, and that's not a bad thing to have. So, if you're ever in a shit hit the fan situation. The next thing, oh, look at this. A predator patch. The next thing that's pretty cool are these. These are snares. And there's so much packing material. They're just flying everywhere. What a mess. So these are wire snares. It's a pretty thick gauge wire. I have some snares that are actually smaller. This is going to work for a medium-sized game. It probably work for something like a coyote too, upwards of that size. But definitely would work for medium to small size mammals. So these snares, are gonna try to either trap the head or the body of the animal. Basically, you anchor this end off. You hang this end over like a travel way, and you know, you could bait it, I guess, and yeah, go from there. So once it goes through, pulls it tight, and then wham, pulls it, okay, and then the animal can't get out of it. This is a good way to get food if you are in a survival situation. With the foot trap and the snares, these aren't just legal to go out and use at any time, you know, out in the forest or whatever. Lots of states don't allow for trapping, and if they do, you know, you have to be specific for the species, and you also need to have trapping licenses, and you need to know your shit, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you have these, if you got this in your box, don't think that you can just go out and start trapping foxes or coyotes or whatever. Look into your local rules, regulations. If you want to look into doing this as something like hunting or, you know, a way to provide for your family, trapping is very time intensive. It's not like just going out and hunting, because you have to manage your traps, you have to scout areas, you have to set your traps, and, you know, check your traps often. So just think about that before you decide, hey, I want to be a freaking trapper. Having these in case of a scenario where you are in a survival situation, either short-term or long-term, more appropriate for a long-term survival situation. Having these on hand, it's going to be a good thing. You're going to be glad you had it, because it can help provide protein and, you know, nourishment for you and your family. So, like I said, know your rules and regulations before you go out and start setting snares and traps. You get 3 of these, which is cool. They're nice heavy-duty snares too. That's good stuff. You got 3 of those. Those come in at a value of 3 for $9. That sounds about right. $9 for 3 of them. I think that's pretty reasonable. The body trap is $14 value. Seems pretty reasonable. The patch is $3. It ain't worth shit. It says there's a book in here. It says it's a detailed guide on traps and snares. I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be. I don't think so. I think this is just for snares. So that's it, folks. That is the Alpha Outpost Predator. I think the book is missing. Maybe it's being shipped later. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you, you know, include it in your contents if you don't have it and it's not ready to go? This is kind of a thing about Alpha Outpost that bothers me. Granted, this was a decent box, but if you're going to say there's a book in here as well, if this is the book, that's pretty lame. I mean, I'm sure there's some good information in here, but this isn't a book. This is a pamphlet. And if you do have a book and it's just being shipped later, why do you do that? You know, why? You should have your boxes, all the items for it ordered and ready to go a couple months in advance. You know what I mean? You think they would learn their lessons, you know, from the little speaker issue that happened a couple boxes ago. And, you know, just all of that stuff. You think they would know, like, have it in your hands a couple months in advance and then ship it out in case there's an issue. So I don't know what the deal is with the book. I guess we'll all see. Just kind of looking at the booklet, there's some interesting information. Talks about how to skin and gut an animal. Something good to know. If you don't know how to skin and gut an animal, killing one isn't going to do you very much good. All in all, though, like, major improvement from past months. They're not thrown in as many items, but they seem to be quality items. I'm liking what I'm seeing. The knife seems like a decent knife. I'm not huge on the karambits. They're okay, you know, tactical knife. It makes it seem cool because it's got that, you know, really cool curve to it, that talon-like blade. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the karambits, but people like them. It's got a speed safe on it. That's cool. It's not a bad knife at all. It's from Tac Force. So I don't know the value of this knife if you're to find it on the open market. 20 bucks seems about right. That seems pretty fair for just looking at the quality. The SOG Spirit, you know, that's cool that this is in here. I have a couple other little spear things. Like you said, I've never hunted with a spear, used a spear before. Cool. Nice to see some name brand items in here. There's nothing with the Alpha Outpost brand on it except for that patch that I threw over there somewhere. I'll give that to my son. So yeah, major thumbs up, major improvement. And that's going to wrap up my year of Alpha Outpost. That's the 12th box. I, signed up for 12 months. I told you all I would do 12 months. I am going to record a video, and that video is going to kind of go over Alpha Outpost, the year of getting them, and talk about the ups and the downs and some of those things, and just go over Alpha Outpost as a company. So stay tuned for that. I'll go over some of my most used items, my favorite items, and some items that I thought were totally horrible, and boxes in general that I thought were pretty bad, and just some of the issues, and kind of talk about whether or not I think they were corrected with the last few boxes. All right, so thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate your support. If you're new to the channel, take a look at some of the other videos. You might like what you see. If you like what you see, you should subscribe. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. Comment if you have any questions about individual items. I think it's time to see who won that tree stand strap. All right, everybody. So, yeah, I decided to give away this Tree Spider tree stand strap thingy. So, a little spur of the moment in video giveaway. The rules were in the description. You have to be a subscriber. Comment in the video sometime before November 4th, and that's today. And, just watch the video, watch my channel. Got quite a few comments on this. I love it when you guys comment. I really appreciate that, so that's cool. All right, let's switch over and let's pick a winner. Okay, ready? Oh, what happened? Let's try that again. All right, Ricky Fong. Ricky Fong. Let's see if he's a subscriber. Where is it at? Oh, not that one. Oh, there it is. There it is. Out West with Chris. All right, Ricky Fong. I need you to message me. You can hit me up via Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, through YouTube. I just need your address. So hit me up.